It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam and Fab Queen Facebook page and Glam and Fab Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday again, dear viewers, and welcome to, of course, Wellness Wednesday. It's a show that combines talk, features, and stories and interviews and breaking news in the areas of health, beauty, and fitness. So I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and what happened to me was prior to doing this, being in a nutrition or wellness, I used to work in the bank before, and that was really my career. And I worked very hard, but then with working very hard, I was also stressed out. I ate whatever I can eat at the time. I was drinking and smoking was in at the time. So I looked very, very different. In a matter of months, my waistline expanded, my face became really bad. And so I searched for something to change how we looked in my health. And luckily, I got into a nutrition program. And in a matter of days, I felt better. I looked better. And in about 3 months, I lost about 6 inches and 22 pounds. And because of that, everything changed for me. Now I have two children. Yes, that's me exactly. That is 23 years apart. Can you imagine that? Okay. I look better than when I was 23 years old. And because of that, I really, really wanted to, share with people what my journey. And I'm connected with a nutrition company now for 26 years. And because of that, right, we were able to help a lot of people to really transform themselves. Right? Okay. So, what is wellness? So, people are always asking, what's wellness? Well, wellness is about not just physical health, it's more than that. And there are about at least 6 dimensions about wellness. There is physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, social, and even environmental. Well, physical is about nourishing a healthy body through exercise, nutrition, sleep, and a lot more. And mental is engaging the world through learning, problem solving, creativity. Emotional is about being aware of and accepting and expressing our feelings and understanding the feelings of others. Spiritual, this is searching for meaning and higher purpose in human existence. Social, connecting and engaging with others in our communities in meaningful ways. And environmental, fostering positive interrelationships between planetary health, human actions, choices, and well being. So, what did I learn so far in my journey about wellness? That anyone can be better, can have better well being. We can live healthier lives. It doesn't matter what is your age, your background, your capacity, and your capability. you can live better and have a better well-being. So why am I sharing these discoveries and knowledge about well-being? Because for the past 26 years, this has been my passion and helping people to look good, to feel good, and to be better in whatever career that they have chosen, to have more skills. And in this situation right now, I'd like to help, or we would like to help with people to cope with the pandemic and to be able to achieve their physical or mental wellness, because it's really very difficult nowadays. It's very challenging. So we want to help these people. All right. So, what is Wellness Wednesday, and what is it all about? Before I do that, before I go into the details of what is Wellness Wednesday is, let's welcome someone. I have a host here, a co-host here, who is also very passionate about wellness, and he is a freelance artist and host. He's also an online English teacher. He's got his own YouTube channel called K-pop or K-pop Filipinas. Please help me welcome the good-looking Nico De Leon. Hello, Nico.
Hi! Hi, Miss Michelle, and hi,
How are
everyone.
you?
Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng viewers, subscribers, and followers ng Wellness Wednesday. It's good to see you again.
So, Nico, so tell us something, okay, about your journey to the program.
I am so glad, Miss Michelle, that I was a part now of a wellness show kasi sobra akong
Mm-hmm.
nai-inspire sa iyong
Mm-hmm.
kwento, and nakakatuwa na it's like we are looking forward into something that we are also investing with ourselves, di ba? On how we should take good care of ourselves, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Wellness from the
Okay.
word itself. So nakakatuwa na. I know
Nakakatuwa,
that
di ba?
I know na hindi lang kami magiging co-host with you, Miss Michelle, but we will also learn a lot dito, 'di ba, sa show natin.
Yes, oo. So what inspired you to join us here at our program? Ano ba ang natutunan mo or anong na-learn mo so far?
So far, dun sa ating pilot episode, I know na pwede naman palang kumain ng rice, pero unpolished rice. And I'm looking forward sa magiging topic ngayon. I know that it's going to be interesting dahil
Mm-hmm.
matatouch ang mental health, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm. I do agree with you, Nico. I've learned so
Mhm.
much, a lot last Wednesday, no?
Mhm.
It was really enlightening to learn about vegetables, locally
Sobra,
sourced.
sobra.
How can you be strong? How
I
can you
know.
really, achieve yung health na gusto mo just by
Mhm.
eating our locally sourced vegetables, no?
Mhm.
All right. So, Nico, what is holistic or wholeness for you?
Well, when you say holistic, it's being part of a whole. You will look
Mm-hmm.
or take good care of yourself, not just with the physical aspect, but it also includes the mental,
Mm-hmm.
the spiritual, and the psychological, and everything that involves your
Mm-hmm.
whole being. Tama
Oh,
ba ako, Miss Michelle?
okay, all right. So nga yung reaction natin or what happened last week was really something more than my expectation.
Mhm.
And Dr. Balingat really did it well. And talagang,
Sobrang
sobrang,
daming learnings nun.
oo, grabe natutunan ko. I thought I already know a lot about that. Pero talagang, she really, really had the experience and still doing the advocacy. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
So, all right. So, ano pa natutunan mo, Nico?
Well, nakita naman natin sa ating GC, Miss Michelle, di ba? Right after our live telecast, nag-send agad ako ng green leafy vegetable, di ba?
Ah,
Ng
ganun ba?
picture. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Kasi yun nga, I know the importance of eating something green, di ba? Nakakatuwa
Greens
na,
na ngayon.
oo,
Yes. Oo.
yung mga gulay and the importance na hindi natin pinapansin on an everyday and daily basis.
Hindi
Yun lang
pinapansin
pala.
talaga.
Mm-mm.
Oo,
Yun lang
di ba?
pala ang secret to, ano mo yun,
Mm-mm.
to a good looking, young, radiant skin, lahat, di ba? Nakakatuwa malaman yun last
That's
week.
right. That's
Mhm.
very true. So, Nico, before we go on to the next section, we are going to Nico.
Yes, we are
Wala
going to have
yung
Miss Michelle, but first we shall take a break and we will return to discuss the segments of the show. So,
magbabalik.
magbabalik po ang
Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Hi everyone, this is Michelle and welcome back to my channel.
All right. Okay, welcome back.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, Nico? We have actually four segments that will be discussed in our
Yes.
show. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the importance of wellness and being whole in our life. Tama ba?
Tama, Miss
Okay.
Michelle.
All
Ano-ano ba
right.
ang ating mga segments? Let's start with the
Mm-hmm.
first one.
Okay. The first segment is actually about wholeness. Wholeness talks about wellness with regards to the different aspects of well-being. These are the areas that make up our entire being and that we
Mm-hmm.
need to focus on. In wholeness, we will tackle stories and issues on fitness,
Mm-hmm.
nutrition and food, mental health, emotional wellness, and even spiritual balance. No?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Nico?
Yes.
Okay.
So, this is good for, especially when it comes to physical activity, diba? Dito lahat papasok
Mm.
yon, Miss Michelle, on the first segment. So, the
Mhm.
second segment is Allure. This is a segment that will interest a lot of women and men too. Here,
Mhm.
we'll tackle different topics on skincare. Aba, gusto ko to. Hair care, teeth care, nail care. We'll also take a look at some of the latest beauty treatments that are available out there.
That's
Oy,
very, very exciting.
kaya
Grabe.
nga. Itatry din ba natin yung mga yan, Miss Michelle? Yung mga
Naku, hindi
treatments?
ba? Sino ba naman na hindi gusto sumubok? Lalo na
Aha.
tayo, right? We love this
Yes.
looking talagang good, right? I mean,
Mm-mm.
lalo na yung mga babae, right?
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Of course, we will approach beauty from a holistic perspective, which means we will feature products and practices that are truly beneficial for a long-term basis. Okay, so watch out for it, no? Okay,
Yeah.
watch out. Si Nico excited na, parang ako yan, no?
Yes.
So what's the third segment? This is about icons. Yes, anyone who's achieved a measure of success to uplift his life or someone else's life.
Mm-hmm.
It's an icon. In achieving wellness, it's very important to keep our eyes and minds open to the stories of those who have achieved success in their search for total wellness. In
Mm-hmm.
this segment, we'll hear from people who are aspirational and who has inspirational success stories in the field of health,
Mm-hmm.
fitness, and well-being. Well, I
Yes.
assure you that you will learn a lot from real-life stories of successful people. So ito yung mga taong
Yes.
nag-transform ang mga itsura nila.
Lalayo pa ba tayo, Miss Michelle? You yourself, you're an icon, di ba?
Thank you. Thank you. Lahat
Oh,
tayo and lahat
oo
kayo
nga eh.
nanonood can be
Mm-hmm.
icons.
Yes, we are icon or we are all icon on our own, di ba?
Yes.
So the fourth segment is wellness review. In wellness review, we will give insightful reviews on various wellness products and
Mhm.
supplements to guide you in buying those that have long-lasting benefit for your body. We will also invite
Mhm.
experts from a various disciplines of medicine and health to weigh in on particular product or health fad. That will give you an expert opinion on health products that you might want to buy. Oy,
Mhm.
sa mga
Alright,
mahilig sa
so parang
supplements and
guide yan, di
vitamins,
ba?
dito papasok yun.
Okay. So
Mhm.
today we are going to focus on wholeness ngayong to this
Wholeness. Uh-huh.
episode. All right. In the next episode, you're going to see about the allure, the icons, but today I wanted to have the wholeness. All right. Okay.
Mhm.
So that makes up the different segments of Wellness Wednesday. And in the
Yes.
following episodes, you'll see more of those segments, no? And
Mhm.
we hope that in the coming weeks, you will become and be part of our journey to real health and wellness. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So again, we will be starting now with our guests,
Sa
Nico.
pagbabalik ng Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam and Fab Queen Facebook page and Glam and Fab Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
All right.
Hi
Okay.
everyone, welcome back sa Wellness
Welcome
Wednesday.
back. All
Mhm.
right. And now for our second episode, we will start with our wholeness segment. And wholeness talks about wellness with regards to the different aspects of well-being. These are in the areas of wellness that make up our entire being that we need to
Mhm.
focus on. In wholeness, we will tackle stories and issues on fitness, nutrition, and food, mental health, emotional wellness, and even spiritual balance. Tama ba, Nico?
Yes, Miss Michelle, as you said kanina, wholeness is very important to discuss the aspects that make up our entire human composition because to achieve a real wellness, every part of our being should work in harmony with each other.
Mhm.
For this segment, we will have talks and interviews on various forms of exercise and physical activity, discussions on food and nutrition, and hopefully easy cooking demos and food preparation. We'll also have in-depth talks on mental and emotional health as well as spirituality. Nako, excited na ako, Miss Michelle. Pa-introduce naman ang ating guest for today.
Okay. For our first guest, she is a Gerson practitioner, master practitioner, ozone, MAH, Prolozone, EBOO,
Mhm. Mhm.
and International Gerson Institute in San Diego, California.
Mhm.
She's a medical director of Holistic Integrative Care Center, ALTA Integrative and Wellness Complex.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Imelda Edodollon. Hello,
Hi,
Doktora!
Doktora. Welcome po sa Wellness Wednesday.
Welcome po. Kamusta po kayo, Doktora?
Sorry, naka-mute pala ako. Hi! Good afternoon,
Hello.
everybody, and thank you for having me in your show. I'm Dr.
Thank
Medi
you.
Leon.
Thank you. Doktora Meldy. We can call you Meldy po.
Yes, yes.
Doktora Meldy, I know you are a very busy person, but really we're honored to have you in our show. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
po. Thank you for your time today, Doktora.
You are
Okay.
welcome, and thank you for having me.
Doktora, can you share with us what really do you do in your work?
Basically, I practice integrative medicine, which is a great integration of conventional medicine and alternative medicine. So for today, I help lots of people today to reverse their pains, to cure osteoarthritis, and I had some patients with rheumatoid arthritis today, and several patients with cancers, stage 2 and stage 4 for today.
Oh wow, that's really
Oh.
some work. That's a lot of work. Nico?
Doc, what inspired you to pursue this line of work and what makes you work different from the conventional approach to medicine?
Thank you for that wonderful question, huh? What inspired me is one of the most, it's one of the closest people in my life, which is my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, a couple of years back, around mga 8 years ago, he suffered from multi-organ failure.
Mm-hmm.
So, since he suffered from failure of the heart, failure of the lungs, and failure of the kidneys, it led me to a new avenue of medicine called integrative medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It opened my mind that there is a fusion pala na alternative healing methods, those effective alternative healing methods, and the great methods that is being used in hospitals called conventional medicine. Well, I am a conventional doctor before. I am a medical doctor talaga. I finished my medical degrees, and then after that, I went abroad to finish some of my educations.
Mm, okay.
Wonderful. Now I'm really clear about what it is, no? So tell us, Doc, what's wholeness or an integrative approach and what do we need to integrate?
Yes, that's a great question once again. Wholeness, it's the state of being whole. It must be a complete and harmonious relationship within ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
just with other people, but there are just times that, hey, we may feel that I am not whole because we are not at one with ourselves. So wholeness and wellness, it's quite the same, but they're quite different too, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Wellness,
Okay.
wellness is a state of being well. Wholeness is wellness plus that state of unity within yourself. There's
Mm, okay,
a
okay.
certain kind of self-love
Mm-hmm.
that we give to ourselves, and that self-love, that is what we emanate to others, and that is what we share to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah, good to know that, Doc. And what are the aspects of integrative medicines?
There are several aspects of integrative medicine. One is alternative healing methods.
Mm-hmm.
In alternative therapies, we must understand that there are modalities within us that we have to realize. One is emotional health, right? There are many things that, hey, okay naman ang katawan ko, ang sexy ko nga, ang pogi ko, may abs ako, but I am not emotionally well. I am not mentally well. Yung mga
Mm-hmm.
gumugulo sa isip ko.
Mhm.
I am not psychologically well. I do
Mm-hmm.
not feel happy today. I do not feel happy about my work. Later on, it will lead to fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
It will burn out. Well, that is a state of unwellness or disease, right?
Yes,
One of
yes po.
the aspects, so that is just one of the aspect of alternative healing methods. So
Mm-hmm.
there are many aspects of management too. One is called body manipulation. Body manipulation, one example is massage. Alam nyo ba na ang daming klase ng massage?
Yes, yes
There
po.
is what we call the
Wow.
relaxation massage. Yung parang marerelax ka lang, yung parang hawakan ka lang dito and then marerelax ka na. There is
Mm-hmm.
another type of massage that is called trigger points.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger point massage para naman to sa mga stress talagang tao. Na alam
Yes
mo
po.
yun, hindi na makagalaw, na nag-yield na ng mga frozen shoulders, meron na mga stiffness dito. You need trigger point therapy that is different from the usual hilo, the usual massage ng relaxation. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that is one of the body manipulation methods. Another one is chiropractic methods, the one that checks the angles. One is ventosa, hot stone massages. Those are part of the body manipulation therapies
Mm-hmm.
available right now. So another is energy din. Di ba? May mga
Mm-hmm.
napapansin tayo pagpasok ng isang kaibigan natin, isang tao natin, sandali lang, ang bigat niya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bigat niya,
Ang
pero
bigat
wala
niya.
namang nakikita sa kanya na, mabigat ba 'to? Parang hindi lang, pero ang bigat niya. So,
Yeah.
that is a part of our energy.
Mm-hmm.
There are times may mga pinagdadaanan yung tao na yon
Yeah.
na hindi niya masabi, but the energy that his body emanates is really mabigat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So in relation to that, Doc, I just have a question. Yung mga body manipulation po ba, are merong mga gadgets for massages like that, or a
Mhm.
therapy should do that too? Therapist, I mean.
A great therapist can do that. kung magaling yung therapist mo at
Mhm.
nakapag-aral talaga siya,
Mhm.
he can easily do that without any help from other ano yung mga ibang mga pinupok hindi. Kasi ano lang niya,
Mhm.
hands lang niya, the way he the way he really pushes on those specific trigger points. May mga trigger
Mhm.
points kasi yan eh. Pag
Yes.
alam ng therapist na yon, no need for other instruments or paraphernalias.
Mhm. Mhm.
So those are the aspects of integrative medicine. Ang dami pala, Doc, right?
That's
Mhm.
just some. So basically what we do is rechecking everything. Kasi the
Mhm.
consultation, one of the best thing that can happen to an integrative uh, therapy is the consultation. That is
Yes.
the main namin dito. The comprehensive integrative consultation is 30 minutes to 1 hour talk to the doctor.
Okay, okay.
Naalala ko kasi today nga lang may dalawang pasyente akong umiyak.
Mhm.
Alam mo yun, the release of that emotional burden is a huge factor
Mhm.
in wellness and releasing the disease.
Mhm.
Wow, that's true. That's right, Doc. Well, actually, I'm really a fan of integrative medicine,
Mhm.
chiropractor, yung mga the treatments, Doc. So, um, buti na lang meron ng integrative medicine. So, what are the benefits if someone wants to really go into integrative medicine treatment?
If somebody gets to be in an integrative method of healing,
Yes.
one, that specific patient or person will get to know more about themselves. Two,
Mm.
hindi sila aasa sa mga gamot. Hindi sila aasa sa tableta, sa pills.
Yes po.
They will really know what is the root cause of the problem.
Mhm.
Because when you get to know the root cause of the problem, you easily get to manage well and the
Mhm.
treatment follows. Mabilis na lang yan. Alam ko kung paano ko pagagalingin ang sarili ko. Alam ko kung paano matatanggal yung back pain ko. Kailangan
Mhm.
ko lang mag-relax at saka wag ako masyadong stress. Lahat ng mga sinasabi nilang mga problema nila yon.
Mhm.
Hindi ko
Mhm.
problema at hindi ko yung didibdibin. Yun pa lang eh. Malaking release na yan sa emotions mo, sa mentality mo, sa
Mhm.
psychological mo.
Mhm.
Lahat yan, malilet go, lahat yan bababa. Your pain
Okay.
will really loosen up.
So with
Wow.
all the cases, Doc, that you already have po, no, and I believe it's different in each patient, ano po ba ang trigger points nito usually or the common reason?
Ay, yes. 80% is stress.
Stress talaga po.
Stress.
Mhm.
Stress, yes. Stress yan. And then, mentally, physically, emotionally, really stress.
Mhm.
So, pagdating po sa anatomy natin, a huge factor is the food that we eat.
Mhm. Mhm.
Huge
Diba?
factor.
A huge
Okay.
factor is the food that we eat. For example, bago ko kayo makausap, there was this patient na he is vegan, but his
Mhm.
uric acid is 5 times the normal.
Mhm.
Wow, bakit, Doc?
So,
Why is it so?
What opo, ano niya?
because of soybeans, mainly soya milk.
Mhm.
Oo, soya milk kasi 'di ba vegan, hindi siya nagde-dairy, pero
Yeah,
ang
yeah.
taas
Opo.
ng soya. So, kapagka gano'n, no, 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 not all vegetables are good.
Mhm.
Certain vegetables or fruits na intolerant ka, and
Mhm.
that's what you need to understand.
Okay. So, Doc, like right now it's pandemic, no? More people are stressed, right? So, what is your advice for all of these people na they're so stressed out now in this situation?
Mhm.
You know what? Napupuna ko with this pandemic situation, a lot of people are depressed.
Yes.
A lot talaga.
Mhm.
Uh, ang dami talaga. Naalala ko ulit sila. Um, for example, for this, we used to do this inside the studio,
Mhm.
magkakasama. But then again, ang lalayo natin sa isa, so it's different for all of us.
Yes.
So, my main advice to everybody listening right now is, one, it is not your fault.
Mhm.
And two,
Okay.
just do your best.
Mm-hmm.
And three, I think this is the most important, ha. Love yourself first.
Oh,
Mhm. Okay.
Yun,
that
yung
is the main
tatlo
point, I
lang muna
think.
yan lang muna yung uunahin talaga natin. Yung tatlo na yan and the rest will
Mhm,
follow.
mhm. Yeah, okay po.
Okay. Um, uh, okay, Doc. So that the thing is, people suffer from immense fear.
Mhm,
That's another thing. How are they supposed to handle it?
mhm,
You know what is fear? Fear is worrying about something that you do not know.
mhm,
Mhm.
Fear is anxiety because of the unknown.
mhm,
Well, worrying does not do anything good.
mhm.
Worrying gives a lot of things bad. Diba?
Opo.
If we do worry about all of those things, anong maitutulong mo sa atin? Yes, we have these fears. And these fears will give us a lot of pains because it has
Mhm.
it has not been realized yet. And those
Mhm.
fears, kapag iniisip natin yun lagi, it will lead to disease. So what I
Mhm.
advise for those patients or for those people na punong-puno ng takot, as I've
Mhm.
said kanina, love yourself first.
Love
Mhm.
yourself.
If you love yourself
Mhm.
enough, that will be a great challenge actually that you will
Opo.
overcome so that you are brave enough to face the reality and
Yes po.
face
Mhm.
love yourself first.
Love yourself. So, Doc, it's so easy to say love yourself to someone, di ba po? But how are you going to make someone love him or herself to someone who doesn't love him or herself? Nagigets niyo po. How are you going to understand that person?
Okay. That is tricky, but then again, walang
Mhm.
ibang taong magsasabi sa kanya na, uy, you cannot tell a person na, mahalin mo muna kaya yung sarili mo, mauna ka muna kaya.
Opo.
'Di ba? That
Yes po.
specific person must learn to feel love muna.
Mhm.
And there are two people, there are two areas that that specific person can feel love.
Mhm.
One is from the creator.
Mhm.
That is why when that specific person come to realize about his spirituality and we are created by a certain creator, that means before we come to realize what is happening, we are loved first.
Yes po. Opo.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes.
Diba? Kaya ang daming mga depressed na tao kapag nalaman nila, pag na-introduce yung Bible sa kanila,
Mhm.
na-introduce spirituality, that is, we are more than our body, we are more than our mentality, we are more than our psychological issues,
Mhm.
Mhm.
we become free.
Mhm.
Because we have learned that, hey, I was loved first pala.
Oo nga 'no. Yes po.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Diba?
Okay. That's really something very deep, though. So
Yes.
we are spiritual beings, no? And the fear that they have is normally like, I don't want to go out there because I might, get infected. Normally, doc, it's really overwhelming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Totoo, totoo,
Very
totoo.
overwhelming.
Totoo. Ang dami pa yan when we talk about that because there are many times when we get to meet a patient, ang lagi niyang sinasabi, the symptoms. Well, the symptoms is just part of the body.
Mhm.
It's not
Yeah.
part of our core. There are three parts of our core. One is why are we here?
Mhm. Mhm.
That our mission is part of our core. Two is our sense of purpose.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Three is our sense of love.
Hmm.
Love.
So again,
Okay.
dalawa talaga yan. And the one
Mhm.
that brings about the body, mind, and soul, alam mo kung ano yung makakapagtulog sa body and mind and soul, ano yung makaka-realize sa tao na, uy, love pala ako, na I have some sense of purpose. Alam mo kung ano?
Mhm. Mhm.
Relationships.
Mhm.
So kung ano yung representation ng relationships ng tao na yon sa ibang tao, that gives them a sample na, uy, I am also loved, not just my creator, ha? But also by other people. I
Mhm.
am also loved pala by my family. I
Mhm.
am also loved pala by my friends. I am also loved pala by my husband, by my
Mhm.
boyfriend, by my girlfriend. Pag nararamdaman na nila yon,
Mhm.
may realizations tayo.
Ah,
Ito talagang
so
important, yung
true, Doc.
core, the core or sometimes, Doc, ito yung mga bagay na hindi rin natin, for if you are experiencing an anxiety attack, di ba po, hindi mo
Mhm.
maiisip yung mga ganyang bagay na the people around you are the basics. Like, they loved us first, di ba po? Pero hindi natin ma-appreciate at first.
Lalo sa mga taong depressed.
Mhm, mhm.
That's true, Doc. Yeah.
Yes,
Yung
may
mga
mga ano sila na, may mga uh, walls na yan. They have built a lot of very thick walls,
Mhm.
imaginary thick walls that
Mhm.
separate them from others.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So depression is a different thing. Depression is a
Mhm.
different thing. Kailangan talaga, hindi lang pagmamahal yon. Hindi lang pagmamahal tapos malayo ka, hindi pwede.
Mhm.
You have to give them time,
Apo.
space, but also love.
Okay,
Mhm.
Again,
time space. Mm-hmm. That's wonderful, Doc. That's really amazing. Yeah, that's true. And then, Doc, you mentioned earlier about what people eat, Doc, no? How do we know, Doc, kung vegan or protein diet ang dapat sa ibang tao because it's what they understand.
Mhm.
A lot of
yes.
people would say, I want to be vegan. Ay, hindi. Ako, I want to be protein diet.
Ang daming
Do
types
you
of
feel
diet
they have to
ngayon, Miss
choose to
Michelle.
be
Mhm.
vegan or to be
Mhm.
protein? Tama po ba
Yeah,
yun?
yeah. Well, we get our proteins too sa vegetables. I also had some patients na vegan who suffered from vitamin deficiencies.
Mhm.
Mhm, mhm.
So, nabasa ko yung mga labs nila, you know what, veganism actually is not doing good for you.
Mhm.
There are patients naman na into raw food.
Yeah.
Ang dami ko kakilala mga raw food. They do not eat anything but raw.
Mhm.
May kilala rin akong ganon. So, when they do that, nagsasuffer din sila sa iba't ibang mga sakit. Nagkakaroon sila ng infections, nagkakaroon sila ng
Mhm.
thyroid issues. So, paano natin malalaman kung alin doon yung bagay sa atin?
Mhm.
Una, your body will tell you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're having pains, one is pain. Kasi yung pain, yung katawan mong kasalita sa atin, kinakausap ka niya.
Mhm.
Pero,
Mhm.
sometimes di ka nakikinig.
Mhm.
Makikinig ka lang kung hindi mo na nagagawa yung nagagawa mo dati.
Mhm.
AKA, kanya ng pain.
Mhm.
Yes, yes po.
Kung sobrang hilig mo sa beer, kung sobrang hilig mo sa mani, kung sobrang hilig mo sa lahat ng pulutan, tapos, kinabukasan, hindi ka na makagalaw at hindi ka makapaglakad because of so much pain,
Mhm.
you will stop doing what you are doing.
Mhm.
Yes, tama nga naman po.
If you're having if you're in a vegan diet or raw food diet, but you are ang dami mong issue sa tiyan, lagi kang
Mhm.
habag, ang sakit-sakit ng akdi ng tiyan mo, well, that specific habit or lifestyle is not doing good for you. Pag
Mhm.
nag-gym ka naman pero ang dami mong pimples dyan, sandali lang, it's not doing good. So your body will tell you. Your
Yes,
doctor cannot actually tell you, oy, wag kang ganyan. No, your body will tell you. And
Mhm.
we have to listen to our bodies.
that's right. Agreed, Doc. So, Nico, would you like to ask about the future of integrative practice?
Yes, Doc, let's go back to the integrative practice in fields. What is the future of this approach po? The integrative practice.
I do believe that integrative medicine is the future of medicine. Not just in the Philippines, but
Mhm.
worldwide. Because integrative medicine is a kind of interesting practice that gives heart to the doctor, gives additional time to the patient, because
Mhm.
you get to check on the root cause of the problem. You
Mhm.
are not just a pill giver, you are not just a tablet giver. You give hope and you give meaning
Mhm.
and you give healing
Mhm.
to patients. And that I think is is what integrative medicine is all about. And I think really giving the heart to the doctor all over again sums up the practice of being a doctor.
Yes po.
That's right.
Di
That's
ba?
really,
That's
that's
Mhm.
I
very true.
feel this is the future of medicine na talaga.
It's really very true. Um, kasi doc, I experienced that, and I went to a regular doctor before, but they cannot understand what was wrong with me. So
Mhm.
until I was introduced to an integrative doctor as well, and yeah, you're right that you are really taking the time to really find out what's going on
Mhm.
in our bodies. Tama po ba?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, totoo
Ma'am.
yan. And yun pa lang, ang laki na ng difference eh. And you cannot do that without the heart.
Yes, that's true. If you don't have that caring for that patient,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's really, I believe it's really the future that
Mhm.
I doc. So doc, you know what? I'm sure a lot of people need a doctor like you. This practice. Where can
Yes.
we find you, doc? Saan po
So
ba kayo pwede makontak?
opo, opo. You can find us here every day in Holistic Integrative Care Center. We have a Facebook page. It's called HICC, Holistic Integrative Care Center. We are located in 28 Quezon Avenue, Quezon City.
Mhm.
It's very, very interesting, doc.
Yes, thank you so much, Doc.
Thank
And you
you.
know what, Doc? I just want you to know that you have this certain connection when you are talking, no? Parang it's like you can really convince someone, someone will really listen to you. And
Mm,
it's good na talagang you have this kind of ano bang tawag doon, Miss Michelle? Yung parang
connection.
yeah, the
I
connection eh, 'di
feel.
ba? Mhm.
We can feel your passion, and then
Mhm.
you really want to reach out to anybody who needs
Mm-mm.
your guidance, your healing.
You will feel the connection because I am passionate about it. Alam mo,
Definitely.
Mhm.
yun talaga yung gusto ko talaga.
Yes, yes po.
Kaya yun talaga yung gusto kong iparating. So, yun talaga.
Mhm.
That's wonderful, Doc, because we're really very parallel with our mission that we
Mhm.
really want to reach out to people who need
Mhm.
us. So, Doc, Nico, you have anything to say?
Yes, naka-flash sa ating screens ang Holistic Integrative Care Center at ito po ang details kung saan pwedeng ma-reach out sila Doc at ang kanilang
Oh,
centers. So
thank
yeah.
God.
Mhm. Do you have an
Thank God,
FB
Doc.
page po, Doc, for
Oo.
mhm.
May
Yeah. Our
FPH, Doc, Tora.
FB page is at HICCPH.
Mhm.
HSCCPH.
We
Doc,
have
we have.
around almost
Mhm.
100,000 followers in Facebook.
That's
Wow.
wonderful. That's wonderful. And we are very happy, accessible na pumunta ng Quezon Avenue, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
very accessible. Okay, maybe ang mabilis lang, 30 minutes from, even if you're in the south. Ang
Mhm.
Yeah,
bilis na talaga.
true.
Thank you. Salamat. And Doc, any parting words po sa ating mga nanonood, sa ating
Yes po sa
community?
ating mga ka-GFQs.
Okay. Sa lahat po na nakikinig at sa lahat po na nanonood po sa ating lahat, be happy. Stay home, stay happy. If you're at work, stay happy and love yourself.
Mhm.
Wow, wonderful.
Napakaganda nun. Thank you so much, Doc. As much as we want to talk more about this, pero yeah, our time is limited. And Miss Michelle, ano pa po bang gusto
And
mo
I'm,
sabihin kay Doc?
I'm sure Doctora is really very busy as well. But
Mhm.
Doctora, can we have you again for another segment more specific about the treatments, Doc? But for now, thank you so much,
Thank you so
Doctora.
much
I
po sa
learned
oras
so
niyo, Doc.
much.
Ako din, ako din.
Thank you po. Maraming
It's
maraming
info
salamat.
overload. Mhm.
Yes. Dr. Medi Didolion, thank you so much,
Thank you
Doc.
po, Doc.
Give a big
Maraming
hand.
maraming
Sure
salamat.
po.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you po. Bye-bye po.
So, wow, Miss Michelle, ang
Amazing.
dami kong natutunan ngayon, di ba?
Oh
Self-love.
no.
Mhm.
Grabe, just an information talagang in those
Mhm.
minutes lang. It's
Yes.
really So much info. Ang
Kaya
galing.
kaya nga
Even
eh.
ako, I was really listening intently.
Mhm.
And guys,
Ako din.
be happy.
I feel like I am the one who's consulting. 'Di ba may gano'n eh, may gano'ng feeling, 'di ba?
Ako din eh. That's why
Ang
I asked
galing ni Doc,
questions.
ang galing niya. Para bang when she speaks, you will really listen. May gano'n siyang gift, 'di ba?
Yeah, and you can
Mhm.
feel that she really wants, she's very sincere.
Yeah, totoo,
Hindi na ano
totoo.
to,
Tulad nga ng sabi niya, passion niya kasi, 'di ba?
passion.
So, when she
She has a
delivers, it
passion.
really comes out naturally, 'di ba po?
Naturally.
Mm.
Perfecto, yeah. So, super.
Okay.
Okay, Nico?
Aha. Yeah, so I heard na magkakaroon pa rin tayo ng isang guest, Miss Michelle, at
Isa
makakasama
pa.
natin siya sa pagbabalik ng
Wellness
Wholeness
Wednesday!
Wednesday!
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam and Fab Queen Facebook page and Glam and Fab Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
Okay,
And we are back. Welcome back po sa Wellness Wednesday. And yeah,
welcome
batiin lang
back.
natin,
Welcome
Miss Michelle,
back.
ang ating mga viewers ngayon. Happy viewing po.
Happy viewing, JM. I think a greeting. Hi,
Oo nga, oo nga.
JM.
Hi, JM.
How are
Sige.
you? Ayan, very timely. God is working in
Mhm.
mysterious ways talaga.
Mhm.
And talaga yung sinabi ni Doktora talaga, nagulat ako talaga kasi yan talaga yung kailangan natin right now. Correct? Tama
Mhm.
ba?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes
So,
po. Ganun pala yung integrative at wholeness. And Doktora, super thank you. Ang dami naming natutunan. The reasons pala we have to take care not only of our body, but as you said, Miss Michelle, spiritual, emotional, and physical. At ang natutunan ko nga yung core, di ba? The core self. Di ba, Miss Michelle? And yeah, I think
yes, Nico.
Ayan,
Mm-mm.
ayan. Sorry, Miss Michelle, what were you saying? Mhm.
Yeah. So, ang dami na natutunan talaga, and thank you sa mga, those who are watching. Thank you, JM, no? Pero alam mo ba na meron pang isang aspect ang mental at emotional. Naku, this Wednesday, we are happy that one of our guests said yes to us. Another
Whoa.
incredible woman.
Mhm. Talaga, Miss Michelle.
Incredible
Sino ba 'to?
woman.
Excited na akong makilala. Sino ba ang ating
All
next
right.
guest?
So she is from CEFAM, or Center for Family Ministry. Alam mo ba na, Nico, sometimes our hurt in childhood affects our mental and state when we grow old.
Oh, it's so
You
sad
know
to hear
that?
that. Opo. Mhm.
Yes, it's very important talaga yung growing up years sa mga bata. All
Yes.
right? Okay. So bago tayo ma-carried away, let's welcome a special guest.
Okay.
Currently involved with Reintegration for Care and Wholeness Foundation Incorporated as a workshop master, trainer, lecturer, facilitator, and a life coach. She has been an IT executive in various top multinational companies for more than 28 years. Her interest in persons' well being, healing, growth, and
Mm-hmm.
spiritual development motivated her to leave her luxurious job in the corporate
Wow.
world and
Mm-hmm.
shifted to human development field.
Mm-hmm.
To enhance her skills, she studied and now carries a professional diploma from the Ruben M. Panseco SJ Center for Family Ministries, Loyola School of Theology, Ateneo de Manila University.
Mm-hmm.
To help others in transforming their lives and have fullness of life, she provides expressive visual arts, pastoral formation,
Mm-hmm.
retreat seminar, psychospiritual accompaniment services
Mm-hmm.
to individuals, couples, families, groups, different communities, shelter homes, private companies, and government agencies.
Mm-hmm.
She has been trained and accredited as a mediator by a Conflict Resolution Group Foundation or CORE. She has served as a mediator and handled conciliation cases in different government agencies.
Mm-hmm.
She is a certified expressive arts coach then, no?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She is also trained to use a 5-point ocular acupuncture and attained her certification from the National Acupuncture Detoxification Association Philippines. Meron
Mm-hmm.
palang gano'n na acupuncture.
Yeah, nada. Nada. Tama ba?
Her active apostolate is with the Light of Jesus Pastoral Care Center, a
Mm-hmm.
religious community that is founded with the lay preacher Bo Sanchez. All right?
Oh, okay.
So, please help us welcome Miss Maridette Bilgera.
Hi,
Hi,
Miss Maridette.
Miss
good evening na
Maridette.
pala.
Good
How are
evening
you?
po. Welcome po sa
Good
Wellness
evening.
Wednesday.
Good
Thank you
evening
for having
po.
me.
So, Miss Maridette, can you share
Yes.
more about you and your work?
Well, I
Napakadaming
am a
background ni
pastoral
Miss Maridette. Mhm.
carer.
Mhm.
I
Mm-hmm.
accompany people in their life journey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they may be individuals,
Mm-hmm.
couple, family, or group. I work
Mm-hmm.
with people of all ages.
All
Uh,
ages.
also, I am also a program developer and workshop trainer. So
Mhm.
I give transformational workshops. I
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
integrate expressive visual arts in my work. And when
Mm.
given or needed, I do ear acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Oh, that's
Yes.
interesting.
That is interesting. That's another kind of acupuncture, Miss Maridette. Nagulat ako na meron pa ng
Yes.
ganung klaseng acupuncture.
Mhm.
Okay. Nico?
Yeah.
Yes, Miss
It's just
Maridette.
5 points left and right. Yes,
Five
Mhm.
po.
points.
Okay. So, nung binabasa po ni Miss Michelle ang inyong background, talaga namang nalulula ako, Miss Maridette. What inspired you to pursue this line of work?
Okay. I used to work nga in a multi-corporation. No?
Mhm.
I used to be an IT specialist for more than
Oh.
28 years. And
Ah.
then I felt this inner calling
Mhm.
to serve in a different way. So
Mhm.
I followed that calling. I
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
resigned from my luxurious job and
Mhm.
shifted
Mm-hmm.
from the machine business to human business. I felt I
Ah.
arrived home when I shifted career.
Apo. Mhm.
Even though the compensation is not so small,
Mhm.
sometimes TY, no? But yes, because it's part of it. When you
Yes, yes po.
want to
Opo.
serve people,
Yes,
then
that's
Mhm.
true.
usually I go to the sa mga dalaylayan, yung
Oh,
the
okay.
part of the society na
Mhm.
who cannot afford to pay the fees,
Mhm.
no?
Mm-hmm.
So yon. I also work with a foundation who do
Mhm.
also a lot of outreaches, especially during disasters.
Mhm.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I
I
see.
like listening to people's journey. I
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
accompanying people in their journey.
Ah,
That
I
is,
find it very interesting.
siguro Miss Maridette, ang sarap niyong maging friend or parang nanay-nanayan.
Oo, oo.
oo nga eh.
Sana,
True.
Oh.
sana my
It's
friends can also
true.
say that.
Miss Maridet,
Yes
kasi
po.
yung voice ninyo and everything, talaga pong pang-human.
Yun nga
Hindi siya pang
eh.
IT work.
Mhm.
Did you also study how to talk like that? How to
It's
listen?
natural.
Natural.
Yeah,
Talagang
it's a gift.
special, very special po.
Mhm.
It's a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
It's a
you.
gift.
Thank you so much.
You have that gift. So tell
Mhm.
us po, what is wholeness for you? And specifically on the...
So,
Mhm.
as I was listening to Doktora Medi, I agree with her. It's a
Mhm.
state of oneness, ano. It's a
Mhm.
state of the our consciousness and
Mhm.
our unconscious work together
Opo.
in
Mhm.
harmony.
Oo,
Mhm.
So,
tama naman.
oo, in harmony, in oneness.
Mhm.
Yun
Mhm.
siya. Yun yung wholeness for me. And
Mhm.
then,
Mhm.
yung wellness naman, katulad ng natanong nyo kay Doktor, I was listening intently kasi very interesting siya.
Yes,
I
yes
would
po.
like to meet her one day. I also see integrative doctors for my health. I also consult them.
Yes,
So
yes.
for me, no, the inner wellness recognizes that every thought, word, behavior
Mhm.
affects our greater health, our
Mhm.
well-being.
See.
It
Mhm.
affects not only our emotional but also the spiritual, the physical, and also the mental.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
kabuuan pa rin siya.
Yes po.
Kabuuan pa rin siya.
Mhm.
Kabuuan pa rin
Yes.
po talaga. So,
Oo.
Miss Maridet, especially on the perspective of the mind and spiritual
Yes.
aspect, what is wholeness?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Oo. Siguro I made a short PowerPoint just
Mhm.
to show everyone ano
Wow, sige,
kung
sige po.
ano 'to,
Wonderful.
oo.
That's
Mhm.
wonderful
Can we
po.
show this, please? There you go. Next
Mhm.
slide, please.
Wonderful. Wow.
Yan. Sabi sa Holy Scripture in John 10:10b, no?
Mhm.
I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. So,
Mhm.
yun pala yung purpose natin. Para
Mhm.
hindi lang to exist, but also to have our life to the fullest. And
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sabi ni Doktora kanina, there are 6 aspects. For me, there are several aspects, but I would
Mhm.
like just to simplify it into 4 aspects.
Okey po.
One is the physical, no? Katulad ng binanggit niya, the mental,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
then the emotional,
Mhm.
and the spiritual.
Spiritual.
So I would relate wholeness and wellness to a square, no?
Mhm.
Equal parts yaan na na kailangan natin bigyan ng atensyon
Mhm.
because yun yung magbibigay sa atin ng inner being.
Mhm.
Paano
Mm-hmm.
ba natin malalaman pagka-distress tayo? Next slide, please. Kapag hindi natin binibigyan ng atensyon yung physical, we
Mhm.
become distressed. Ang
Mhm.
binibigyan lang natin ng atensyon ay yung mental o yung emotional o spiritual.
Yes
So,
po.
Mm-hmm.
the tendency is we begin to become sluggish or
Mhm.
easily become exhausted, no?
Mhm.
And then sometimes we compensate. Okay,
Mhm.
next slide
Mm-hmm.
please. Sometimes if puro naman tayo physical, wala tayong
Mm-hmm.
spirituality, no?
Yes.
Mahirap din 'yon kasi wala tayong nare-recognize na higher being, na
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
creator. Na akala natin, ang tingin natin, tayo yung bida.
Yes.
Tayo nga ang bida ng buhay natin, but we are also uh, connected with a higher being.
Yes po.
So,
Mm-hmm.
next slide please. At kung hindi naman natin binibigyan ng atensyon ng ating emosyon, puro na lang tayo logic, puro na lang tayo kung ano ba yung logical na sagot dito, ano
Mhm.
ba yung tamang sagot dito, yung being
Mhm.
always correct and right, then
Mhm.
magsasuffer naman yung emotion natin. So we
Mhm.
get caught in the pattern of negativity and reactivity. We
Mhm.
become anxious, we become fearful, we
Mhm.
become depressed.
Yes po.
So, importante talaga na the four aspects are being given at enough attention.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay? Next slide, please.
Mhm.
Because, sabi nga dito, the inner resources is inside us. When
Mhm.
we were created, God already planted in us all the answer that we need.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
don't need any fix. We don't need to, sa previous slide muna, please. We don't need fixing
Yes po.
Yes.
because we are already complete. We have
Mhm.
everything. We are already enough. But
Yes
it
po.
is
Mhm. Okay.
important that we know what we can control. The three circles of our life. What I can control, or I have some control,
Mhm.
or I have no control.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
Ano ba yung makokontrol natin? Yung sarili lang na sa atin.
Yes
Yung
po.
thoughts natin, yung actions, yung
Mhm.
choices, behaviors, yung belief
Mhm.
natin. Kung minsan yan yung
Mhm.
malaking block in order for us to grow no?
Yes po.
To grow
That's right.
fully, to have our wholeness. We have control on our mistakes, our
Mhm.
words, our emotions, our boundaries. Some of the things that we have control is our school kasi may schedule yan. No? Our
Yes.
jobs, may schedule yan.
Opo.
Our sleep depending on our assignments, depending on
Mhm.
our
Mhm.
load. So, yon. We can make adjustments there. But
Mhm.
sometimes we also prioritize because we also need to work, we also need to study, it's
Yes.
part of our life.
Mhm.
What can we not control? The pandemic, other
Ah.
people's thoughts, emotion,
Mhm.
beliefs, opinions, mistakes, behaviors, politics, the weather,
Yes.
hindi natin kaya kontrolin yan.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we
Mhm.
focus only in our circle of control.
Yeah.
Okay? Kasi kapag pinakialaman pa natin yung ibang tao, yung kanilang paniniwala, yung kanilang behavior, mawiwindang tayo, ma-frustrate tayo, kawawa naman tayo,
Totoo, totoo naman
'di
po.
ba? Kasi may
Mhm.
4 na core sa inner being, eh. Sabi nga
Opo.
ni Doktora Medi, yung core love,
Opo.
yung connection, 'no? Communication and
Mhm.
care.
Mhm.
Because we
Mhm.
are our primary caregiver.
Ah.
Hindi tayo magpapaalaga sa iba. As
Mhm.
much as
Mhm.
possible. Kasi andito na sa atin yun eh. We are our own best friend. Sometimes
Mhm.
we rely on others na to
Yes,
do this
yes.
for us. O
Mhm.
sila best friend natin, pero ang sarili natin, best friend ba natin? Do
Mhm.
we pro, do we prioritize ourselves? No? Kung minsan pagka may birthday, uy, ang ganda-ganda na iririgalo natin, binibili natin sa mall. Pero pagka sa atin na, saan tayo bibili? Ay, dun sa ukay-ukay.
Tinipid, Miss Maridette.
Tinipid ang
Tinipid,
sarili.
exactly.
Tinipid ang
So pagdating
sarili.
Tinipid
sa
po.
Ay, malapit na Christmas. Gagawa tayong Christmas list na, no, ng mga bibigyan ng
Mhm.
regalo.
Yeah.
Naku, haba ng listahan. Kasama ba tayo sa listahan? Hmm. Yun. So, we deserve love, only love,
Mhm.
and we are
Mhm.
worthy to deserve good things.
Mhm.
Kasi we are worthy.
Mhm.
Kasi special tayo. Sana we can
Mhm.
see
Yes.
Next slide,
Self-worth.
Mhm.
please.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will give some tips. Next slide, please.
Tips. Wow.
Oops. Ayan. So, tingnan natin ano bang pwede
Here.
natin gawin para ma-improve ang ating physical health. So, gumawa
Breathe.
ako ng acronym, BALAN,
Mhm.
breath.
Breathe.
Kasi
Right.
ang breath, napaka-importante niyan. Ano yan sa Tagalog? Hinga.
Hinga.
Yeah.
At kapag tayo humihinga, nagpapahinga. So, when we are breathing uh, rightly, then we're attending to our physical need. Kasi pagka hindi na tayo humihinga, asan ka na? Wala na. So
Deads
we
na.
need to have balance. Sabi nga ni Doktora kanina,
Mhm.
nutritional food and drinks. No? So we also need to know our body. Ano ba yung bagay sa atin? Sabi nga ni Nico kanina, ang dami-daming diet plans. Ano ba yung tama para sa akin? So we need to consult a professional
Yes.
regarding that para maging swak, no?
Mhm.
Kung ano yung babagay sa atin.
Mhm.
And then relaxation, we need enough rest and sleep. Karamihan sa atin, lalo na ngayon, may Netflix, may kung ano-ano, no? Sleep
Gaming. Mhm.
deprived. Gaming, yes,
Lalo na yung
exactly.
gaming.
Oo, no? Nagiging outlet na yan, eh, coping na yan, eh,
Outlet nila
kuminsan.
Yes.
eh. Ito.
Yes, the
Mhm.
exercise. I'm so happy that during the break, you were showing exercise, the
Mhm.
Yes
yoga, the
po.
dance.
Yes.
So
Wow.
it's important that we walk, we run, sports, etc.
Mhm.
Because this boosts the immune system.
Uh-huh.
This clears our minds. This strengthens our body. Okay?
Mhm.
So we have to be aware of our body.
Mhm.
Again, consult a specialist. Sometimes we need some laboratory tests to really see the results. No? Taking time out, vacation. Kung halimbawa, sa office meron 15 days vacation, sa school
Mhm.
meron semestral breaks.
Mhm.
No? Tayo rin, we decide on that.
Yes.
Healthy daily
Yes.
practices. Katulad ng pagliligo, araw-araw yan. The body, the
Mhm.
cleansing of the body.
Mhm.
Detox, no? Importante yan. Decluttering.
Mhm.
Okay. Not only of the body, but of our surroundings. Halimbawa,
Mhm.
yung desk natin, maayos ba yan? O
Mhm.
gulo-gulo siya? Ako, guilty ako dyan, no?
Uh-huh.
Kung minsan, ah, nakasabog yung gamit ko. And that is one of my projects before the end of the year, no, to
Mhm.
declutter and to let go of the things that we don't need.
That's
Because pagka
true.
maraming gulo dyan, pati yung
Totoo.
isip natin magulo.
Magulo.
Affected
Mm.
yan. And
Mhm.
then the
Mm.
importance of exposure sa sunlight, vitamin D.
Mhm.
So, karamihan ngayon, dahil pandemic, ay mataas na yung deficiency sa vitamin D.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
meron din yan effect sa ating mental health. So, the next is the emotional self-care. Ano ba yun? So,
Feel.
gumawa ulit ako ng acronym, FEEL.
Feel.
Because
Breathe, feel. Okay?
feelings
Feel.
are emotions. Our emotions are energy in motion within our body, and they are
Mhm.
manifested through our feeling. Sabi
Mhm.
nga ni doktora kanina, importante ang relationships. Fulfilling relationships,
Mm.
socialize. But
Mhm.
the
Very
template
good.
of all relationships is our relationship with ourselves. So
Yes
kung
po.
binabaliwala natin sarili natin, what will we give? No, we cannot give from an empty cup. So kailangan punuin muna natin yung ating relasyon sa ating sarili,
Mhm.
self-love. No, it's not narcissistic as long as it's balanced. No, you give it
Mhm.
to the self and you don't expect others to give it to us.
Yes po.
Kasi ano yung pagmamahal ibibigay mo kung hindi mo naman ang mahal ang sarili mo? Paano ka
Totoo.
makikinig sa ibang tao kung
Mhm.
hindi ka din nakikinig sa sarili mo? 'Di
Yes po.
ba? So the next E is emotional awareness and regulation. Learn to
Mhm.
express and process emotions.
Mhm.
Emotions are our friends. They have messages, all feelings, anger. The message for us is to defend ourselves. Kasi kung hindi tayo marunong magdepensa sa sarili natin, aabusuhin naman tayo ng ibang tao.
Ah, yes.
At kung hindi naman natin alam i-express ang ating anger, magkakasakit tayo. So,
Totoo.
anong
Mhm.
pipiliin mo? Di ba? So, yon.
Mhm.
And then, it is also nice to learn the different languages of love. Ano-ano ba
Mhm.
yung languages of love? Words of appreciation. That's one. No? Siyempre, bago mo i-appreciate yung iba, appreciate mo na yung sarili. Harap sa
Yes po.
salamin.
Mm.
Kahit nakatindig ang mga buhok mo dyan, may muta-muta ka pa dyan. Ay, mahal kita. Ay, ang ganda mo. Di ba?
Yes.
Uy, ang
Mhm.
Mhm.
worthy mo. Those are
Mhm.
words of appreciation. When we appreciate ourselves, it is so easy to appreciate other people.
Others.
Mm.
Then the next is service. No? Siyempre,
Service.
service is doing something for others.
Yes po.
So, pagbibigay ng baso ng tubig, pero kung
Mm.
halimbawa, yung basong tubig na yan, ipinagkakait pa natin sa sarili natin, hindi tayo umiinom ng tamang number of glasses of water a day, so, natutuyot tayo. Diba? Touch. Halimbawa, touch. May I request you to raise your hands. Pwede ba? Kayong dalawa? Nico, raise your hands. Put it here. Put it that. Yeah, and then here.
Wow.
So what are you doing?
I love myself.
I love
Yes, that is
myself.
I love
touch.
myself.
No?
I
The
love
largest
myself.
organ of our body is the skin. No? Kung
Mm.
minsan kasi yung iba pagka sinabing touch, mahalay na yung iniisip. Akala sex na. Hindi ganun siya. Okay?
Oo.
Spending
Yan, makinig,
quality
makinig.
time.
Mhm.
No?
Mhm.
Kahit na 2 minutes lang with your family members or friends. If
Mhm.
talagang galing sa puso, full attention on the other person, that is already quality time. Karamihan ng nagliligawan, ayan, ang daming quality time. Pagka
Ayan.
na, ano na, nasagot na o naging mag-asawa na, wala na.
Ayan ang
Wala
sinasabi
na
ko
po
rin.
yung quality time. Hindi there.
Yan. Oo. Receiving
Mm.
gifts. Hindi lang tayo nagbibigay ng regalo sa iba, regaluhan din natin ang ating sarili. Next,
Sarili.
please. Next is the mental. Ito yung lagi nyo mention
Care.
kanina. The mental self-care.
Okay
So,
po.
kailangan natin ng intellectual stimulation. So, ano ba yung mga intellectual stimulation? Learn new skills. Hone your
Mhm.
talents. Kung magaling kang kumanta, i-practice mo yan. Learn new skill. Kung hindi ka
Sige nga.
marunong
Ahem.
magluto, mag-aral kang
Tingabong.
magluto.
Aha.
Kung hindi ka marunong magsaing, learn how to cook
Cook.
rice.
Yes, a
Engage
simple
with
Rice.
life hack.
people.
Mhm.
The new skills.
Yes, no? Engage with people. Ngayon,
Mhm.
may physical distancing, but the
Mhm.
technology is there that helps
Mhm.
us get in touch with other people. Katulad ng ginagawa natin ngayon,
Opo.
right?
Yes.
And then awareness of what's going on. Ano ba nangyayari sa paligid? Ako ngayon, I have decided not to watch the news, especially in the evening. Kasi
Yeah.
Oh,
karamihan ng news, bad news. So anong
nakaka-stress
nangyayari?
po, 'di ba?
Nakaka-stress. We don't like to sleep with those, bad news.
Totoo.
It affects our
Mm.
sleep because the
Mhm.
It's
last
true.
5 minutes of the day is very
Mm.
important. So
Mhm.
it makes us have a good sleep.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
last 5 minutes and
Yes
the
po.
first 5 minutes of the day of the waking time.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So read, reflect, and then be now in the present. Be mindful.
Yes
Ano
po.
na naman yung stop madness? Ay naku, so
Mhm.
many information lalo na ngayon, 'no, sa ating gadget. Naku, ang dami-dami natin tinitignan na mga sites, madaming overload ng information.
Mm.
Too
Too
much.
much TV, too much
Mhm.
technology. Alam natin importante ang gadget ngayon, but we know when to set them aside.
Stop.
Kung
Yes,
Mhm.
matutulog
yes po.
na, alisin na sa kwarto as
Aha.
much as possible.
Mhm.
Overload stuff. Ito na yung online shopping. Ang dami-dami nang nabilin, ang daming na-accumulate, no?
Mhm.
Tapos hindi pala nagagamit. Then
Mhm.
putting your attention to the things that we can only control, not
Mhm.
Yes.
control. Let go na
Mhm.
natin yan.
Mhm.
Next,
Let go.
Yes po.
please. Next is the next
Next
slide.
slide.
Is the spiritual
Spiritual
because we are
self-care.
spiritual beings in a human body. So I use the
Mhm.
spirit, no, as the acronym there. Kailangan natin ng silence, kailangan natin ng meditation, kailangan din natin ng prayer. We
Mhm.
need to practice random acts of kindness para
Mhm.
hindi lang nakasentro sa atin, but we need
Mhm.
to be aware of what the other person needs,
Mhm.
no? Halimbawa
Mhm.
yung nangangkalakal, baka kailangan niyang tinapay.
Mhm.
Then it is
Mhm.
also important na we be grateful of our blessing, knowing our
Yes.
core values because our core
Mhm.
values will guide us in all the decisions in our life. Kung anong project
Mhm.
papasukin mo, swak ba to sa aking core
Mhm.
values? Ano ba
Mhm.
example ng core values? Integrity, halimbawa.
Mhm.
Happiness, halimbawa. Simplicity, no?
Mhm.
Kayo ang magde-define yan.
Yes po.
And then,
Mhm.
increase your faith in God. Believe that there is a higher power who
Mhm.
will always be with us in every step that we take.
Yes, ito po yung
Mhm.
Rit-
sinasabi kanina ni Doc, 'di ba po?
yes.
Yan po.
Rituals and traditions are also
Mhm.
important. Kung ano ba yung mga ritual at tradition sa
Mhm.
pamilya ninyo. O ano ba yung rituals at tradisyon na kailangan ng iisang tabi kasi
Mhm.
hindi na siya nakakatulong. Or ano
Mhm.
yung rituals na kailangan natin i-adapt sa
I-adapt.
Yes.
buhay natin, no?
Tama po.
Para mas
Mhm.
magkaroon ng meaning ang ating buhay. Then
Mhm.
Mhm.
always in search of meaning in life. Kasi kung walang
Mhm.
meaning ang buhay natin, bakit pa tayo nandito?
That's true po.
Mm, totoo.
Right?
Mhm.
Then
It's true
taking
po.
care of our nature,
Mhm.
being one with creation.
Yes po.
Yan
Mhm.
ang Laudato Si ni Pope
Mhm.
Francis. That we
Mhm.
really need to have this consciousness about the nature. Kasi kung hindi,
Mhm.
Mhm.
wala na. Okay? So next
Yes,
slide,
yes.
please.
Nature.
So other practices, no? You can take care of a pet,
Pet.
pwedeng furry, pwedeng
Mhm.
feathers, no? You can talk to a friend, tell a joke, importante
Ah.
'yan, no? Kasi ah, it makes us happy. Write a
Mhm.
journal or a poem, iba-iba.
Mhm.
You can ask for help. Importante that we know how to ask for help.
For health.
I
Opo.
admire
Mhm.
people who ask for help. Ibig sabihin, they are humble enough to admit, hindi ko na to kaya.
Yeah.
Ay, oo nga,
Kailangan
ang
ko
ganda
ng
nun.
tulong.
True. Totoo po
Oo nga
yan.
'no, kasi
Na?
minsan
Mhm.
prideful ang tao, eh, 'di ba po?
Pride. Totoo. Pride
Pride.
Mhm.
chicken,
Mhm.
fried rice. Okay? Listen to music. Sing kahit sintonado. Okay lang yan.
Mhm.
Watch a movie. Pero wag naman araw-araw. Wag ko naman whole day, marathon. Yung ano lang, select the movies that will give you some insights. And then
Mhm.
play with children. Iba kasi ang energy ng mga bata. And then
Yes
Bata.
po.
visit the elderly.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
we also need to be exposed do sa wisdom nila.
Mhm,
Yes.
that's true po.
Yun.
Indeed, wisdom.
Learning to say no when you really mean no. Say
Mhm.
yes if you really you really mean yes. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Kasi
Mhm.
kung hindi, ma-confuse ka rin sa sarili mo. Ano nga ba yung sinabi ko? Umuo ba ako o hindi? And then expand your relationship. Meet new friends. Although
Mhm.
hindi masyado pa sa physical, sa face-to-face, meron naman online meet. But be
Online
careful also of the sites that uh,
visit.
you engage with. Kasi baka
Mhm.
naman mapasama. So
Mhm.
again, be mindful about that. Set healthy
Mhm.
boundaries. Okay? Give a hug or hug yourself kasi bawal pa
Mhm.
magbigay not unless they are in your circle, bubble of circle. Okay?
Mhm.
Know how
Mhm.
to prioritize. Huwag maging
Uh-huh.
sabog. Ako guilty ako dyan. Kailangan ko rin i-fine-tune ang aking mga priorities. Maging
Yeah.
plantita, plantito. Watch the
Mhm.
sunset, the sunrise. Go to nature sa
Yes.
beach.
Mhm.
No?
Mhm.
Visit places you have never been before.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Pwede rin yan online, di ba?
Yes.
Sa
Yes.
mga museum, pwede yan. Video, okay. But be mindful again of the time. Baka naman, 10:00
Nakakapulahaw
na.
na.
Oo,
Galit yung
nakakapula.
kapitbahay.
Yun na nga.
Oo, mabarangay ka niyan. Then bonding with friends and relatives, which is
Yun, ito
also
ko. Ito.
Yes
possible
Mhm.
po, talaga. Bonding
virtual.
experience.
Ito ang
Laugh a
gusto ko.
lot,
Bonding. Mhm.
Mapalak
'di ba? Laughter, ano sa kasabihan natin?
is the best
Laughter,
Best
medicine.
the
medicine.
best medicine.
Oo, the best
Oo nga,
'Di
totoo
medicine.
ba?
yan.
Okay, next slide please. What is the next slide? Okay. So sabi nga ni Saint Irenaeus,
Mhm.
the glory of God is a human being fully alive.
Fully
So ibig
alive.
Yung ganda
sabihin,
nun.
we now have that right to be worthy, to take care of ourselves, give life, be alive, hindi
Mhm.
lang dumadaloy sa araw, kung hindi, tayo ay buhay na buhay. Okay?
Wow.
Wow.
So, thank you so much.
Wow.
Next slide, please. Yan. So, you can get in touch with me
Mhm.
through that number. And also, we are still working on our website, the Shift and Strike. Okay?
Alright.
Uh,
Shift and
again,
stride.
inner
Mhm.
wellness.
Yan.
Sabi nga natin kanina, gusto ko lang ipahabol na lahat ng kailangan natin nasa kalooban natin. So,
Mhm.
Mhm.
all the happy hormones are inside us. So,
Mhm.
Oo.
when we exercise, when we meet other people, when we smile, when we are under the sun, the four important happy hormones are
Mhm.
released in our body, like the
Mhm.
dopamine, the oxytocin, the serotonin, and the endorphins. So lahat
Ayun, yun
yan,
pala.
dirigalo na sa atin yan.
Mhm.
Kapag tumatawa tayo, lumalabas yan si endorphin. Okay? So yan, pagka kumakain tayong dark chocolates, endorphin, when we
And
exercise, yan, tumataas si
I love dark
endorphin.
chocolate.
Oo, when we watch
oo.
comedy,
Mm.
Watch
ako pagka
comedy.
stress, pagod,
Mhm.
bago ako matulog, manonood ako ng short film na
Mhm.
Yes.
na animated, na
Mhm.
cartoons kung minsan. Ay,
Mhm.
Talaga po.
it
Saan kayo
helps a lot
nanonood, Miss Maridet?
po.
Saan ka
Sa YouTube,
nanonood?
sa
Sa
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Ang dami doon.
Buti
Yes.
ngayon, di ba, Miss Maridet, on ano na? Hindi naman,
Oo.
nandyan na.
Andiyan na.
Yeah.
Nasa kamay, nasa daliri na natin.
Mhm. Tama.
Nag-exercise kasi kung minsan nasa daliri lang.
Type-type lang po, 'di ba po?
Oo, type-type
Everything.
lang.
Ano
'Wag
po,
lang
everything that we
sosobra.
need is
Aha.
within our
Yes.
fingertips.
Andi dito na.
Yes.
It's
Dito
for
po.
us, again, to magbasa,
Mhm.
mag-aral. No?
Yes.
Walang limit dyan. Si Mr. Google, always available. We can always
Yes.
ask him. It's
That's
within
true.
our
Mhm,
fingertips.
mhm.
So, yon. So,
Oh,
the happy hormones are in us. So, kung
Mm-hmm.
minsan, sabi nga ni doktora kanina, hindi na natin kailangan maggamot if we do know how to take care of ourselves.
mhm.
Mm-hmm. So we really
So,
have to take care of ourselves in
nandyan
advance.
yan sa
So,
atin.
mm-mm.
Okay?
Any
Okay.
parting
Maraming salamat po. Maraming
Thank you
salamat.
rin po, Miss
Thank you, Miss
Maridet.
Maridette. You really have
Yes.
put everything in one
Oo nga eh. Alam
container
mo,
and
Miss
then
Michelle,
package na.
yeah, I don't feel like I'm a co-host today. Para ba akong umattend ng webinar? Parang ganun yung feeling ko.
Exactly.
'Di ba?
That's true. At
Mhm.
actually po, Miss Maridette, that's our goal po talaga na ang viewers natin ay may matutunan po talaga.
Yes. At
Package po.
sa mga viewers
Mm.
natin na gusto pang who want to listen more from Miss Maridet, saan po ulit sila ma-reach out or the contact numbers or if you have FB page? Mm.
Mhm. Ito yung
Ayun.
number
Okay,
so you
so
can take a
it's
picture.
0919
Oo.
4-5.
5452220. Opo.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Pastoral career, is this career po?
Here.
Career. Opo.
Care.
Yes.
Yeah, inner
And sleep
wellness
and
and
strive.
expressive art
Mhm.
coach.
Oo. Any
Yes.
parting words, Miss Maridette?
Yes po.
Well, as we are special creation of God. We are created in His image and likeness. When He
Mhm.
created us, He already placed in us everything that we need in this life. The challenge is for us how to bring it out. Inner
Mhm.
wellness is already natural, it's organic.
Mhm.
Already inside.
We only need to look inside us.
Yes po.
Uh-huh. Oh, amazing. Thank you
Ang
so much, Miss
ganda.
Thank
Maridette.
Thank you
you.
so much,
Thank you
Miss
so
Maridet.
much.
We'll see you again very soon on the
Yes
more
po. Opo.
on the topic that's really in depth.
Mhm.
Yes, why not?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Maridette, and God bless you more. Thank you
Salamat
God
po.
bless you.
po.
Kaya nga
Amazing.
nakakatuwa, Miss Michelle.
Talagang naka-PowerPoint in everything. It's
Oo
really
nga eh.
amazing, amazing talaga.
Mhm.
So, ano ang natutunan mo um, from her, Nico?
Well, sa akin, bago mo nga ibigay ang love sa isang tao or sa ibang tao, you should love yourself first. Because if you
Mhm.
love yourself first, everything will follow. Everything will
Mhm.
fall into places. 'Di ba,
I
Miss
see.
Michelle?
Oo yun. So,
Mhm.
love ourselves. Ganyan, guys.
Ang
Ganyan.
ganda ng gesture na 'to, 'di ba? Para
Oo.
bang all you have is yourself before you give it
Actually,
to mhm.
if you will hug yourself like right now,
Mhm.
you feel different eh.
Oo nga eh, ibang
Yeah.
comfort ano, para bang
Very comforting, di ba?
there's
Oo.
way in yourself na pang iyo lang, 'di ba? 'Di ba
That's
may ganong
right.
ano, oo.
Wow, okay.
Mhm.
So, what we're gonna do is we will take a break, okay?
Yes.
Pagbabalik ng
Wellness
Wellness Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Hi everyone, this is Michelle and welcome back to my channel.
Hi!
Hi everyone,
We're
welcome back to Wellness
back.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Ayan.
So,
Mhm.
Nico,
To
it's
our dear guest, yeah,
mm,
Dr. Edodollon po ba to and Miss Maridette, our
right.
valued viewers, our deepest thanks for joining us in the second episode of Wellness Wednesday. Your friendship and support mean a lot to us as we try to find and discover new and beneficial ways to feel good, look good, and live life to the fullest.
Wow. Amazing. All right. Next.
Before we started, a lot of people were asking why we are called the show Wellness Wednesday. First, it sounds better than Wellness Monday or Wellness Tuesday, di ba?
It's
And any
true.
other day of the week. Secondly, the
Mhm.
most important we thought of sharing with you is our knowledge right smack in the middle of the week.
Mhm.
Wednesday is a good day to think about of well-being after a frenzy of the start of the week and the anticipation of the
Mhm.
weekend rush.
That's true. And by centering ourselves in the middle of the week, we give our mind, our
Mm-hmm.
body, and spirit a much deserved downtime to think of and reflect on our own needs and aspirations. So think of Wellness Wednesday as your routine midweek. It's a midweek
Mm-hmm.
blessing. From here on, join us every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday, a gift from us all to you. Until then, be kind, be good, and be well.
Dito
This
lang yan. So,
is
Wellness
Wellness Wednesday.
Wednesday! See
See
you
you
again
again
next week,
soon, next week.
guys. Makasama mo Miss Michelle, si Miguel.
Yes, thank you, Nico. Thank you, our guests. Thank you so much, our
Thank you
viewers.
po. Thank you for watching us today.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam and Fab Queen Facebook page and Glam and Fab Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.